Wow, today is a historic moment actually. so, if you didn't know, SpaceX and NASA launched the rocket after like 9 years, I believe. Is it 9 years? Right? I'm actually wait. I did check myself on this. Yeah, in 9 years. So I was like wandering around like YouTube and stuff, and I came upon on my front page under recommendations there was like a live stream of the launching itself, um, and actually so I clicked on it, right, and I was 6 minutes in, like T minus 6 minutes in before it launches, and I was like, oh dang, I'm here live. I'm like watching it live, right? So it steady counts down, right? And I see like a bunch of people like donating to the channel that was hosting the live stream, right? And like the people said, and like me in the back of my mind, I'm like watching this. I'm watching the astronauts just sit there, right? And I'm waiting for it, and I feel like super anxious that I might witness the death live, right? I might witness the rocket might explode, right? So in the back of my mind, I was like, oh no, oh no, no. I've previously watched a live stream of SpaceX's what's it the the reorbit launches with the like the what do you call it, like they launched the rocket up. It's some kind of like the new system of like reusing rockets, right? So they like launch the missile up, and they come back down to the I love you platform. I still love you platform. And I watched the previous rockets blow up, right? So I'm still a bit anxious, and traumatized from that from before, because I seen it blew up before, and I seen it wreck too, right? So oh man, thank God that didn't blow up. Okay, but it's still the mission's still on, right? It's still on, but at least they passed that initial stage of like launching a rocket, right? And like other comments are like, God bless you, Godspeed, and stuff. And like people are saying like they're afraid it might explode too. Like it wasn't only me. There was like other people that was now donated too. I keep seeing the comments. There's actually even advertisements too, which is funny. Someone donated and like they plugged their own website. But that okay, yeah, that's actually pretty smart. Even though it's a bit iffy, right? Yeah. but I saw large, and I'm so happy. I, I I don't know when I watched this, when I was watching it, right, and it was like I was live there, so it felt extra special, right? I'm gonna listen to it, like it's like counting down, like that famous like 10, 9, 8, 6, 7. Wait, that just count. Wait. I think I counted. I think I counted normally. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then launch, right? And I'm like watching the astronauts too. They're like putting thumbs up, and like so, and one of them was like grasping his hand. I think he was praying, and I kept very anxious. And then it started to go up. It was like and it's like it launched, right, and still went up. Like I was like as it keep going up, I'm like super relieved, but at the same time, like I don't know why. I'm like I don't know what you call this. Like it's some kind of emotion. I don't know how to explain it. it's like something's like bottling up inside myself, and I'm getting like overwhelmed. It goes up like overwhelmingly, and then like my like there's like a surge of like electricity that goes from my neck all the way down, and then I just started to like burst out with cries. I don't know. I cried a bit. Man, it is really a historical moment, right? I'm happy. I'm happy. And like the rocket, when it was like going up, the exhaust was like a lotus flower. Like it's kind of I never seen like that kind of like usually like a flame is like one singular like circle, but that rocket flame was like a lotus flower kind of, or like nine tails. Like it had like tails behind it, which was actually pretty cool, and it's actually pretty fast. I didn't realize that a rocket going up to the atmosphere is like super fast. I think it went up in like 3 minutes. It was up in orbit, and then there was a detach of the is it the primary rocket? The big rocket, and then it detaches until the personnel capsule is used, right? And then it takes like 11 hours to reach to ISS. And then they have to calibrate it. And I was like watching it, it's like, wow, like they don't have any like tactile switches anymore. It's like all touchscreen. I was like, I was like thinking to myself, like, wow, it changed so much. And I thought about like how secure that is, right? If like your touchscreen breaks, you wouldn't be able to control the system at all, right? But with like a tactile switch, you can at least like feel like you can control it. Like if one key break, I feel like you can still use like the other keys, right? But if the touchscreen, like the screen itself breaks and you can't touch it, then you don't have any control to it, right? So I guess there's advantages and disadvantages. But I'm pretty sure it's like pretty secure. I'm pretty sure they double checked it, like triple and like fourth. They doubled the double. I'm pretty sure they checked it. But yeah, congratulations to that. And I seen like the spacesuits too, and I looked up the spacesuits, and it was like so modern too. Like it's like super classy and stuff, right? It's like so clean, and like like previous like spacesuits was like super chunky, right? It's like squares and stuff, but I don't know. Isn't no? I feel like that's like the outer shell. I think the suit they have is like an inner kind of shell kind of suit. They still need like an oxygen pack, yeah. But it's like kind of like space undergarments, kind of. But yeah, it is really a historical moment. It's another step in humanity, I would say. Yeah, the progression of humanity is going. It's really going, and I feel like that rocket is like it gave like a lot more hope in during these times when like everyone's like locked in from the virus and like everything is going pretty down. China's moving with its um progress with Hong Kong, and then there's this riot going on in the US, and then there's like looting. Yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff that's going on, but that rocket was like that gave some hope, right? Gave some happiness, right? But we are still progressing, right? That everything's not going down. But there's like tons of comments saying like this is gonna be the Great Depression and stuff. But yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so overjoyed. It's like unconditionally like teared up. I really do that. There's like really anything that made me like so happy, I guess, or emotional. I would say emotional. But yeah, I really wanted to talk about this. Man, Elon Musk is doing so much. He's doing so much. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. This has been Ponder, and these were my thoughts for today. Yeah.